Hi there. So I'm going to talk about programming around diet and exercise. And the wellness health space industry is a $1 billion industry, and there's a lot of marketing, and I guess this is a whole other topic. But what programming is really when someone pushes ideas, or especially ideas, this is the only way to get results, the only way to do things. And instead of using your intuition, following your genetics, thinking for yourself, you just latch on to that idea. And before I understood my genetics, I totally also lived in this world where, back in 2013 when I was living in LA, paleo was like the thing to do. I never ate a carb. And I continued on that. Even though I got sick, I was in the care of functional medicine. Their solution for my hormone issues was to just eat high fat, to eat a lot of protein, to really eat this high fat paleo diet. And I wasn't getting any better. And once my cholesterol started to go up, I started to really think that was the wrong kind of eating plan for me. And because I have a history and a full career, 15-year career in genetics, I decided to do my own nutrigenomic testing. And lo and behold, I can't process fats. I don't need that much protein. And I process carbs really well. So I was eating the exact opposite of what doctors were telling me to do to help my hormone issues. And so this was really the only thing that helped me with hormone issues and to lose weight and to get my health back in order and to get my cholesterol down, to detox my liver, was to eat from my genetics. And so in my own integrative health functional medicine practice, all of my clients do this testing. I do this as one-offs for people who are curious about their genetics. But still, I had some problems transitioning from this paleo diet that I had been programmed to believe was the cure-all diet for everything, and transitioning into eating carbs again. To eat oatmeal with a banana seemed insane to me, and it was really hard the first few times I did it, because there's just so much information and programming around how bananas are bad for you. They're high in sugar, and oatmeal is bad for you. And it's really not. It can be if you can't process grains or if you have insulin issues, but mostly it's not. But people latch on to these extreme diets or influencers or people that say this is the only way to be healthy and lose weight, and this is like the magic result. And people aren't really paying attention to what their body is telling them or what they actually want to do. And so I definitely see it a lot with food, but also a lot with exercise. And so coming back to my client, when I gave her her results genetically that she can't processed grains, but she does good on this paleo diet, she said, well, aren't grains like part of a healthy diet? And my answer is, yeah, for some people, not for you. Your body doesn't like them. And not to say you can never have grains or pasta or treats, but you really need to limit that. Otherwise, you're just really causing a lot of inflammation in the body that just cascades into other health problems like fatigue and weight gain and all the things. The other thing is she really benefits from doing a lot of cardio, and she can do high intensity cardio. She doesn't necessarily need to lift weights. And while intuitively that's how she likes to exercise, she's been really confused by all the, again, programming, kind of this messaging around you have to be lifting weights and working hard and doing HIIT workouts and going to the gym and lifting heavy. And she kind of said, isn't this against what everyone is saying? So what someone says is the best plan for them may not be the best plan for you. And so, you can definitely look into your genetics and see what your body is naturally meant to handle. You can look to just what you like to do, but there is this programming and mentality around working harder, no days off, never miss a Monday, all these ridiculous things that are out there in the fitness world that people just cannot let go of. And one, if you're not working out for how your body's naturally meant to work out, you're just going to burn out. You're going to injure yourself. You're doing more harm than good. If you're a woman especially and you're overtraining and you're overworking out, you are inducing so much stress. I can't stress this enough. And you are just being counterproductive, because what happens then is your cortisol gets all out of whack, leads to your hormones being imbalanced, and then no matter what you do, you can't take the weight off. So when I talk about programming, it's more from society and the fitness industry of what people have to do, and it's getting a little bit out of control that you have to go and do these crazy workouts every single day to maintain your body or to lose weight. And some people will say, well, I did this program before and I worked out with a trainer and it worked. And yeah, I'll tell you, I've been there. I got in super shape, working out hard, working out with a trainer in LA. And once my hormones got all screwy, probably from working out too hard, then no matter what I did, I got a trainer in DC, worked out 3 times a week, was doing yoga, was eating really clean, and didn't lose 1 ounce, didn't gain any muscle. And that's because my body was completely out of balance. And so, yeah, you can look at your genetics and what you're supposed to do, but if you're pushing yourself too hard and your body's out of balance, you got to fix that first. And what I had to do, and I had to really get rid of programming, is rest a lot more and do low impact workouts. And by doing less, by totally ignoring the programming and following my genetics and what I needed to do for my body at that time, in a month or two, effortlessly, my health changed. 20 pounds came off, no problem, without effort. And it's totally possible, but you have to stop listening to other people in programming and listen to experts who are doing testing that are not just guessing what might be best for you, and then really trusting yourself and leaning into this process. So I hope that explains things a little more. If you have questions or comments, I'm happy to take them. This is a topic I'm really passionate about. Less is more. Less is more, and understanding your body is everything. It just makes life so much easier. So you know where to find me if you have comments or questions.